Yo, what's up guys, it's Iron J Moto, and look at this beautiful view. And if you guys have been following me on Instagram, then you guys know that I have traded in the iron and upgraded to the 2019 Softail Street Bob. And man, I love this bike. It's a 2019, it's used, and to kind of go over the bike really quick, because it obviously came with a few upgrades. The reason why I wanted to get this one, well, one, I wanted to upgrade, but I mean, obviously you guys know I'm into the club style look, and it kind of already preset came club style. So I'm going to save the video where I talk about all the upgrades that I'm planning on doing. But I just kind of wanted to give this initial review, or not even a review, but the initial like, hey, this is my new bike. Oh, there's my brother. Shout out my brother. But yeah, just kind of like the reveal video, or why I upgraded, you know? I mean, it's just an awesome bike. But to go over the bike really quick, it came with, which I've never had, heated grips. It came with a quarter fairing. I believe this is the Crater, like that knockoff Memphis Shades Gauntlet fairing. Relocated the turn signals. It does have LEDs, and I'm pretty sure on stock it comes with chrome or silver levers, and it was flopped out for the black. It does have some pullback risers. It did come with a full stage 1, the Screamin' Eagle air filter, the Vance & Hines slip-ons. I don't know what tuner is in it yet, but I think I have to dig into it and find out. I'm still learning about the Street Bob, and I think it would be in there, I'm guessing. It did come with a Harley swing arm bag, which is pretty dope. LEDs in the rear as well, and I think that's about it. Oh, the Saddleman seat. It came with the Saddleman seat. It does have the tuck and roll. I'm not a fan of it, but again, not to get into it, I'm eventually probably gonna flip that out. But to get into it, the bike, man, look at this thing. I love it. We can hop on it and just kind of join me for the ride. This is the first time I've gotten to ride the bike since I rode it home from the dealer, and I happen to live close by to the dealer. It gets dark at like 4 o'clock nowadays, so I didn't really have much time to like give it a solid ride. All right, let's hop on this thing. And the cool thing is I have the key fob, so now I don't even have to hook the key up. I just literally throw it in my pocket and then get on the move. I love the engine start on the Milwaukee 8 motor. It sounds super dope. I think there's baffles in these that when I get home, I'm gonna try to take them out just to get a beefier sound, but doesn't even sound that bad. But yeah, I mean, again, as time goes, I'm happy you guys can join me and now grow with me on the upgrades here, because again, I eventually want to get a 2-to-1. As of right now, I'm into the 2-to-1, two brothers, that turnout exhaust. But again, you know, my taste could change by the time I'm ready to drop that money. Ready? All right, let's do this. Woo! The pickup on this thing is insane, man. But then again, you know, I came from the 883, so you know, anything moving up is going to be a lot nicer. But yeah, man, I mean, it feels good to have this machine under me, you know what I mean? The Sportster was very, you know, it was very narrowly streamlined, and now it does feel like I have a real Harley, especially as I twist the throttle. Now, I will say one thing that I don't like on the Street Bob is the gas tank. It is a kind of a goofy, wide tank. And then speaking of the tank, I believe it's 3.5 gallons. My Sportster was 3.3, so that is a bit of a bummer as well. You know, probably get through as much gas being a bigger engine too, you know, or getting through the gas quicker. But you know, what can you do? I think in my short time of joining a few Softail Street Bob Facebook groups, I saw that people flip these tanks out. So we'll see how things go. Now upgrading to a bigger bike, I do plan on doing longer distance, you know what I mean? And being more comfortable, like not feeling like I'm straining the engine so much. I know a lot of you guys are like, dang, he upgraded, what a traitor, what the heck, you know, you put so much money into the Sportster. Trust me, I know, I put hella money into that bike. Pretty much everything except big bore kit it. But the reason why, you know, I upgraded was, you know, of course, I wanted more power. I wanted more power, and I was at the point in the Sportster where I was ready and mapping out what I needed to big bore kit the Sportster and what power, you know, that would put out. I was looking at dyno charts, I was looking at the cost first and foremost, actually, and you know, what I had mapped out in my head was doing a 1250 hammer kit and then putting Buell heads on it, you know, and it just seemed like with all that money spent, I might as well just upgrade the bike, you know. And trust me, I know everyone's up in the air, Street Bob or a Lowrider S, everyone gets a Lowrider S. I would definitely get a Lowrider S if I had the money, but knowing how much money this was, which I got this for 14, and knowing how much money I'm gonna put into it, you know, you're talking about another probably 3, 4, 5K on top of everything that I want to do. It's gonna be a lot of money invested anyway. I mean, honestly, I think the main thing why I wanted to upgrade was the power. I mean, you're pretty limited on the 883. I got that thing to top out at 110 miles per hour on the highway, but again, anything over 80, you're pretty much just redlining, and it sounds like you're pushing your engine to the max. So it's nice to finally have this bike and be riding and not feel like I'm tapped out of power or I'm putting so much strain on the engine to go anywhere above 80 miles per hour. It's also amazing to have that 6th gear, dude. Oh my god. And again, you know, it's just natural progression. When I first got my iron, and keep in mind guys, I've only been riding for 1 year, so with that being said, the iron was a great price point, a great entry-level bike. I thought, all right, I'll probably just cruise around town. I'm not that, you know, I'm not planning on getting too crazy. And then, you know, one thing led to another, and my skill is growing out of that. So to me, it was just natural progression. I mean, one thing that I love about the Sportster is the way it looks, all the stuff you can do with it, and honestly, the community, the community that revolves around the Sportster is so cool. I just joined a few Softail Street Bob groups, so I'm kind of seeing how they react. There are a few people that are following me on Instagram that own a Softail Street Bob that have been super cool so far. So we'll see how the Softail community is, but the Sportster has a ginormous amount of cool people. Woo. Alright, I don't know if anybody can see that, but I think I just hit 107 maybe. Oh, there's my brother. Woo! But man, it feels good to finally be able to get up to speed with no problem. If I kept throttling it down, I probably could have kept climbing and climbing and climbing. But man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of the Softail platform and the Milwaukee A engine. It's just fucking badass. Oh man, and what a beautiful day. It's a little cold. It's the one thing I didn't do on this vlog yet was talk about the weather. And man, I don't know, we look at 45 like, oh dude, it's gonna be warm, but it's only 45 degrees between, you know, like 1 and 4 p.m. I think it's about 4 o'clock, but either way, it gets cold as hell anyway. But we're always like sunny and it's gonna be 45, but like by the time you're riding, and when you're riding, it's like 30, like minus 10 degrees just because you're on a bike. But yeah, I mean, I just want to take you guys, kind of do my initial thoughts. I'm gonna save the content for more videos on my plans. I'm gonna do a lot more install videos as I build this bike. You know, I noticed there wasn't as many install videos on this bike. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I was just like perusing fucking YouTube, and you know, I want to get more familiar with this bike. And to me, just kind of looking at people work on their bikes help me understand, you know, the bike even more. But I noticed I didn't find many videos, so I'm gonna do a lot more install videos on this bike, and hopefully it helps other people. I do have a few friends on Instagram that have upgraded to a Street Bob, so it's cool that we're growing together, and I'm so happy that you guys are going to be here and grow with me now on this bike. But yeah, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you if you already are. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Stay tuned for all of the videos that are going to be coming up on this bike. Although, I don't know, man, it's getting cold, so videos might be at a halt, and I might do some videos where I'm actually holding the camera vlog style and kind of give you a new perspective as we move into the winter or the down season. But again, yeah, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, just hang out and comment below, man. I'm pretty sure I respond to everybody 100% of the time. So if you want to ask me something or you want to interact, like, hit me up, you know. I check every comment, I check every message, ask anybody, I'm always responding. So, you know, hang out and join me and talk with me, get to know me. But until next time, guys, peace.